Alright, so let's check out this Kendra G video.
There we go.
Can you see? Can you
I can
see?
see you now.
All right, great.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm so honored to be here. Thank you.
Oh, you have an accent. Where are you calling from?
South Africa.
South Africa. How old are you?
I'm 28, turning 29 this year, 1995.
28. Okay. What's your zodiac sign?
Sagittarius.
Sagittarius. Okay.
Yes.
Sandy, South Africa. 28 Sagittarius. What do you do for a living?
First time I'm reacting to an international woman, so that'll be interesting. Let's see how delusional some international women are.
I'm a student. I'm doing my honors in psychology.
Student. Okay. Do you have any kids?
No, I don't.
How do you pay your bills as a student? You live by yourself?
I, I live with my mother. She pays my bills.
Oh, okay. You live with your mom. Okay. She lives
Yes.
with her mom. So we got
Lives with a mom, so a single mom, right? Her mom is most likely not with the father. It's not an automatically a deal breaker, but I would honestly say it's a red flag. It is a red flag that you must take into account because I've been there and I've done it and I've seen it. Single mom raises other single moms. In most cases, I've seen this. That is indicative. Okay, the mentality, the personality, just the way of life. Usually, it passes down, right? Because if your mom is a single mom, high chance that you could be a single mom. So it's a red flag to take into account. I've always said this before. Red flags are not automatic deal breakers, but they are things you should take into account and then collect as much as you can or collect as much as there are and then determine if this is like too many red flags or too big of a red flag or multiple big red flags and then determine no, I can't do it or what.
Sandy, South Africa, 28 Sagittarius student. No kids. I boo. What kind of man you looking for, girl?
Okay, so I'm looking for a man who's romantic, Christian, thoughtful, provider, a protector, and likes to travel.
Oh, you got it written down already, I see.
Yes.
What are your deal breakers?
Deal breakers is a man who's physically abusive and not a Christian and stingy.
Not a Christian and stingy.
Yes.
Okay.
And also physically abusive. Physically abusive.
Okay. Should he look a certain way?
As long as he's over 165 centimeters.
What is that? Is that height?
Yes.
Oh God. So what does that equate to? I don't know. I don't know what that
I
is. Is
think
that
it's I think it's 5'6" in your exchange.
okay? So as
Five
long
six.
as he's at least 5'6".
Yes.
Okay. I've never heard it described like that. What a
5'6" is it's below average, so it's not insane. Asking provider and then not stingy. I can see this going really bad.
about money? Should he make a certain amount of money?
Yes, I know I'll get a lot of judgment for this, but look, if I'm gonna become a mother, I'm not gonna settle. So I definitely $400,000 a year.
$400. So U.S. money.
$400,000 a year.
$400,000 in U.S. money.
Yes.
Ooh, big money over here, Sandy. So, what are you going to school for?
Psychology.
Psychology. I'm
And you don't know you're crazy? You go to school for psychology and you don't know that you're crazy. This is the thing, right? Women's degree are meaningless. Absolutely, just rip it up and throw it away. What use is your degree when you're marrying a 1% man? When you expect a man to provide and not be stingy. In essence, give you money and buy you things and provide for you. What use is your degree? This is the thing with women, right? Women are so into, oh, I want to be strong, independent, have so many degrees, but I want it for fun, right? I want to work for fun. I want to have a degree for fun. This is the insanity. The absolute, utter insanity. And this is sad because here's a woman that most likely has been tainted by Western ideology. 400K? Women in the US can't even get a man that makes 400K, let alone makes 100K. So, here's a woman that's outside of the US. I believe South African money, I'm guessing, usually other currencies are less than the US. So, I'm guessing, again, this is an assumption. So, your currency is less than American money, but now you are expectant of American value, American money value. Because this is the thing where if a man, and this goes along with the passport bros, right? That's how these men can also go to other countries and live a decent middle class life, even though they make very average money. Because let's say 50K, 60K can go a long way in these other countries. But yet, a woman that, even though average men would live good lives in other countries, this woman, this international woman, still expects a 1% man. Insane. And I don't even know if this is even 1% in South Africa. So this is definitely 1% in the US. So I don't know if she's looking for a South African man, but already the insanity.
ask it one more time. I just want to. What is your currency? What's your money currency in South Africa?
Rand. Rand.
Rand, but not 400 rand. You mean 400,000 US dollars
Yes, per year. Yes.
per year? Okay. Now they're saying you live at home with your mother. So why does he have to make $400,000?
Why not? Like what does everyone lived with their parents at some point? What does me living with my mother have to do with what I want to seek in a future husband? That doesn't make sense.
Well, I guess what they're saying is you're not even.
That doesn't make sense because how do you qualify for it? This is the thing, right? If you look at, let's say, some wealthy people, sometimes they're not necessarily, oh, they're dating younger or, supermodels. They're usually date women within their sphere, right? Within their surroundings. So, Kendra said it. She knows plenty of, millionaire men, top 1% men. She knows plenty because that is the men she's surrounded with. And that's the thing where it gets you the door. Here's a woman. She's not even a supermodel. She's not even a model of any sorts. How can you get into the door? How can you even be surrounded by these 1% men? You think 1% men are watching Kendra G live looking for a woman? Absolute insanity.
In a position of making 400K yourself, and that's what you're requiring.
Yes, provider men don't worry about what their wife earns. True provider men, as long as she's submissive and is feminine, they don't worry about how much the woman's earning. It's usually the dusties who care about what the
The
woman's earning.
Dusties.
She said, "Yeah, Dusty's only care about what the woman is earning." All right, TNT, we gonna leave it right there, girl. Let's do the kitchen.
And that's why I say women's degree means is absolutely dumpster fire. What point is there for you to have a degree?
Kim,
Okay.
400K at the door. Okay, we see you, boo. You got thighs, girl. Let's see your thighs, girl.
You're chubby. You're chubby. You're. This is a thing where the delusion is so real within women. This is a thing why I talk about shit, because this is the problem with average women. Average women. Here's a woman that's borderline average, expecting a man that's well above average. A man that makes 100K is above average. A man that makes 400K is well above average. Insanely. And here's a woman that is really borderlining average. Borderlining average. Insanity.
Tandy, could the guy have kids?
Okay, so I'm sure you've never gotten this answer, but let me say it like this. Okay. If he has kids, they have to be over 18 and he shouldn't want more kids with me. However, if he doesn't have kids, then he can have kids with me. Yeah.
Okay, so you date a man that has kids only, so you won't date a man that has a kid that's 10.
No. Over 18.
Okay.
And if he has kids, he shouldn't want more kids with me. But if he wants kids with me, then he shouldn't have had kids before. I want to be the first woman he has kids with if he wants kids. Because I'm fine with not having kids. I'm fine with having kids. Either way, it's fine.
Okay, either way is fine. You know you got some questions about your salary requirement. Clay said, "Do you know anyone in your life who makes 400K?"
No.
No, but that's still the requirement for you.
Yes. Yes. Because okay, so basically I'd like a guy, he can be from South Africa or he can be from the UK because I want to work as a psychologist in the UK. So
What does it mean? You want to work as a psych? This is what I said. Women's degree are just for fun. Women think jobs are just for fun. It's like, then why even why require a man to make 400K when you want to work? You want to work as a psychologist. You want to get this degree and be a psychologist. Why even have a degree? It's really absolutely utterly crazy.
he can be from South Africa wanting to move with me to the UK, or he can be from the UK because I want to work there. And I've studied in the UK before. I've studied there before.
Okay. When was your last relationship, Tandy?
Last year.
Last year. Okay, last year. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
Skip, please.
Okay.
What does that mean? I've said this before, and I'll say it again. Women that wanted to skip that question, they've done it recently. They've done it within the month to about 4 months. So here's a woman that requests or thinks she deserves or want a man that makes 400K. What does he get? He gets a woman that's a man that's below him's sloppy seconds. Because she will give her body to a man that doesn't make 400K. So this is the thing, right? You want above average men to get below average men's sloppy seconds. This is the thing. I've never claimed to be above average, For me, at best, I'm average. At best, I'm average. But here's the thing where I don't think it's impossible to think. If I was an above average man and I put in the effort, the blood, sweats, and tears, and the hours, the years to become an above average man. Do I want below average women? Or do I want below average men's sloppy seconds? No. In my mind, how as delusional as this woman would be, if I was above average, I would be even more insane in my thinking, where I know what I deserve because how above average I am. Here's a woman that's, like I said, borderline and below average, deals with men that don't even fit her 400K requirement, gives her body to those men, and now expect above average men. The absolute insanity.
Okay. 3 flaws you have to work on.
I'm too blunt and I'm impatient. And my third one,
Impatient. I didn't hear what you said in the first one. I guess too blunt. Too blunt and impatient. Is that really feminine? Are those feminine traits?
maybe I'm materialistic. Yeah.
Maybe she's materialistic. Okay. So we got Tandy, South Africa, 28, Sagittarius student, no kids. Make at least 400K child. What are 3 flaws you have to work on?
3 flaws. I'm blunt. I'm impatient. Yeah.
Oh, why would a
Materialistic.
guy be lucky to be with you? I apologize.
He'd be lucky to be with me because I'm soft, I'm feminine, I'm willing to serve my man.
Really? Feminine? You're blunt and impatient. You're impatient. It sounds like a child. And you're blunt. That's not very feminine.
As acts of service towards my man, I do acts of service for giving, and for receiving, my love language is gifts.
Oh, your love language is gifts. Girl, you know you still
And
got all these
and
questions. Okay. You said it from Dusty's though. So they're telling me to ask you this. Keon said, KG, ask her if her mother's married to a man or if her father is making 400K a year. I think the answer is no because she already said she never met a person that makes 400K a year. So the answer
and
is
to be
no.
fair, guys, yeah, the answer is no. And to be fair, like even pediatric surgeons don't make that much in South Africa because obviously the currency is bad. But they have to remember that I want to go to the UK and there people will earn better. So if like a surgeon from South Africa wants to go with me to the UK, then that's fine because he'll be earning that amount in the UK.
Okay. Clay said, so if you don't know one person who makes that, why ask for it? You have no idea what you're asking for, babe. Reevaluation.
I know exactly what I'm asking for, and I'd rather stay single and childless than settle.
That's funny. That's funny. Women always say this. I'd rather be single than settle. I'd rather, what is this? I'd rather do bad on my own than do bad with someone else. Okay. Okay. Yet, in the meantime, you still give your body to these men. Am I alone in this? The insanity of that? I would not want to settle for below average men. Yet, I will have sex with them. I will give them my body. I will give my body to men that don't fit my standards. But I'm not going to settle for a man. I'm not going to settle for the man that don't meet my standards. I'll give you my body. And this is why a lot of women only qualify for situationships, only qualify for being used by men. This is the thing where it is women's own fault. It is women's hands that are destroying, any relationship means. Instead of building with a man, getting with a man early on in someone's life, in her life, building with him, like she said, marry a doctor, marry a pre-med student, right? Marry a pre-med student, work with him, then try to move to the UK as a family. Well, what does that do? She built with the man. She built that bond with someone, right? Through thick and thin. And then move to a country with better earnings. Right? What you have the degree, just move to a country with a better earnings. And then possibly now your man is making that amount or close to it. But no. I want a man that's already finished, that's already at the finish line. And what does he get? A woman that's materialistic, blunt, impatient, that's chubby. Okay? I don't know her height. Right? If she's really short, she's borderline obese then. Okay? Has really no true feminine traits. Because she doesn't... This is the thing. She doesn't even know it. How does she know that she has feminine traits? This is the thing where women don't understand. Honestly, femininity is not automatic anymore. With women, with modern day women, and sadly, even international women, feminine traits are not automatic. You're not born with it. And sadly, you haven't developed it because, surprise, surprise, your mom is a single mom. So really, do single moms instill femininity into their daughters? I beg to differ. What they do instill into their daughters is masculinity, right? Strong, independent women, okay? These kind of mindset, right? Give your body to below average or men that you don't want to settle with, but don't settle. This is the thing with women, just the insanity of women.
Kendra.
Sandy said,
I'm
I
serious.
don't give a shit what y'all talking about. Here's the deal.
Seriously. They can
400K
say,
or I'll be single.
absolutely. I know exactly what I'm asking for.
You'll be single, and then you still give your body to men. It'll be a win-win. It's literally a win-win for men. Okay? Because no good man wants this. And bad men, they don't have to give you a relationship to get your body. It's win-win.
She knows exactly.
Women think that this is like some kind of slight towards men. Staying single. Right? I don't want to settle for any dusties. I don't want to settle for men. Great. Awesome. Because in reality, there's more women than men. So you will have to automatically, stay single, right? Because you might not get a man anyway. And this type of personality, you don't qualify for good men. What you do qualify for is to be, a pump and dump for bad men, which she already is. Like she said, she's done it not too long ago.
Exactly what she's asking for. Okay, we got other people now. Here, we want to be clear because we know you're in South Africa. He said 400K US dollars is over 7 million rand. Does that?
Yes, correct.
That is correct. So we got the clarity. She is, you guys, she is well aware. So she's in South Africa. That is 7 million rand, but no, 400K US dollars. That is what you're asking for, correct?
Yes, I did the conversion rates. I know exactly what I'm asking. Kendra.
He said, big money. Big money, don't play with it. Big money, don't play with it. Hey, she said you were dusty. No. 200K, not an option.
No. No.
Tandy said it is what it is, big money. All right, Tandy, have you
I,
downloaded the Kendra D? Go ahead, what you gonna say?
oh, that I was gonna say, even though I have never met anyone who makes that much, the house that I'm living in, with my mom's house, it costs 400K.
400K US dollars?
Yes, si- yes, 400K. Actually, no, it costs 500K, which is 10 million rand. Yes,
Yes. Okay. Okay.
yes,
Okay. Tina said, listen, she's very clear and she ain't backing down. And she said she'd rather be single and childless before she settles for a man that makes less than 400K US dollars. Now you got that big money,
yes.
Tandy. Have you downloaded the Kendra G Singles dating app yet?
I've downloaded it, but I haven't created a profile, but I will.
Okay, you gotta create a profile because that's how the 400K man. We're about to give out your contact. Would your name be Tandy on the app?
Yes, it,
Said, I just text 7 of my friends who make 400K US dollars to watch Kendra show. They looked and they said, no, sorry, I tried. I only make 280K, so I don't qualify.
that's fine.
Okay,
Everyone has
that's
their preference. I'm not offended. I'm not offended, but someone will like me. I'm not a.
Someone will like her. That someone don't mean he will be a 400K earner. This is the delusional woman. Yes, someone will like her. Like her, she said she had sex recently. So yes, someone will like her. This is the thing where I always like to preference. Women will always have options. Always. No matter they're fat, skinny, ugly, pretty, old, young, delusional, not delusional. You will always have options. There will always be men out there that will want you. Always. Okay? There will always be men that will want to have sex with you, want to even be in a relationship with you. Hell, maybe even want to marry you. But the issue is, will there be men that you want? That's the issue. That is the key crux of things, right? Will there be men that you want? And more often than not, there won't be. That's the thing. Yes, there will be men that want like her. There will be men that want her. That don't mean that there will be 400K earners that like her, because I'm very doubtful. This is the thing. Above average men, they make the rules, not women. That's the thing. Even 100K earners, they are the leaders of their life. You don't make the rules. You don't dictate nothing. So imagine a beyond average man, 400K earner, practically a half a million K earner, half a million man. Okay, he is the boss, right? Her telling, oh, if he wants kids, no, that's not how it works, right? You don't dictate shit.
Offended.
okay. Clay said the home, 400K a home is different than 400K a salary.
Yeah, I mean, my mom's house is close to half a million. So what? That doesn't mean that I make half a million, right? So really, and
Sorry, repeat that. 400K.
Because you said that your house is worth,
Home.
you said that your house is worth 400K, right?
It's worth 500K.
Okay, well, I guess well, I think at first you said 400K. So I guess what he's
Yes,
saying is 400K home is different than 400K salary.
that's true.
Okay. And then Dwayne Smith said, hi, Kendra. We will wait for her to receive that 400K child. Is she prepared for that rich man to have more than one woman?
Look, child. Okay, look. Obviously, when I'm married, I want faithfulness. But while we're dating, A broke man will cheat. A rich man will cheat. So I'd rather cry in a Ferrari than in a taxi.
Sandy said she'd rather cry in a Ferrari. She got a response for all that y'all saying, child. Y'all better leave this girl alone. D Green said you want a U.S. millionaire. You want a U.S. millionaire, and you still want to work. Will you contribute to the bills since you stated you're materialistic? Do you already wear designer brands?
So the question about will I want to work? I will want to work, and no, a provider man must provide 100%. He pays the bills, he pays towards the house, he pays the food, and
Like I said, she wants to do it for fun. This is the thing with women. They want provider men because they want all life's responsibilities taken away from them. Right? Being an adult, men know this. Being an adult is hard. I mean, everyone knows this. Being an adult is hard. It is shitty. Like I said, I just came back from work. I'm tired. I'm really tired. But I'm doing this live for you guys, so. But this is the insanity of women. In today's modern day age, women want provider men to take away their responsibilities, their adult responsibilities. They want to work for fun. They want their degree as some kind of like fun badge.
everything, and he gives me a girlfriend allowance. And definitely, if I become a mother, then there should be a grace period of 3 years at least of me not working. So obviously, that the financial
What the hell does grace period mean? It's like it don't matter. It's like what?
responsibility will fall on the man since I'm giving him a whole damn legacy, which is worth way more than 400K. And I feel sorry for the women who don't realize it. But
Woo! Woo! She said she's giving a legacy, which is worth.
This is the insanity of women. Any woman can give a man a legacy. Any woman can give birth to a child. It don't make you special that you can do it. Because the next woman can do it as well. And so on and so on. Pretty much every woman can do it. In general, every woman can do it. That don't make you special. It don't. Because if you don't do it, another woman would. So really, this is the thing where women think that their natural biological trait is some kind of, I don't know, like status symbol that makes you amazing, that makes you equal to an above average man. Because again, like I said, above average man, these are contexts. That above average man, again, another woman would gladly give him a legacy. He has the pick of the litter. This woman who is, like I said, borderline average. It's nothing special.
What a 400K. Let me ask you with the scenario of it. What if you don't have a child? Because remember you said, what if he doesn't want a baby?
that's fine.
So
The requirements
that's
are still
fine.
the same.
Okay. Someone said you have been Americanized. Andre Foss says she's Americanized.
What does that mean?
They're saying, okay, because you live in South. Okay, so I'm not sure if you're aware, but there's a term in America that they call it the passport bros, and it's all about going outside of America to find a woman to be with because they're tired of American women and their standards. So I guess they're saying you're coming across like an American woman.
Okay, yeah, I've heard about passport bros. They confuse me because they're leaving Americans women because they're not submissive enough. To be honest, I think passport bros just want to go to poor countries so that they can find women who are poor and desperate. And then when they see an American man, they're like, oh yes, oh my gosh, yes. Meanwhile, he's actually a dusty, but she won't realize it because she's in a third world country. So I mean, it's yeah, passport bros just really take advantage of vulnerable
What's up, Alvi?
women who don't know their worth and who don't have any better options to choose from.
What better options do you have to choose from? You literally never met a man that met your standards. What better options do you have to choose from? This is the thing where I've said this at the beginning. Dusties, this is the thing. Above average, I mean average men, 50K, 60K, 70K. When they go to other countries, they live an above average life. So really, they're not dusties as women call it. Because in that country, they're living above average. Here's a woman that's never met a man that's even come close to her standards. And yet she can put down average men who technically makes more than her. It's the absolute insane. But she makes nothing. She lives with her mom. Okay? 28 going on 20. I mean, 28 going on 29, almost hitting 30. You are absolutely worthless.
Woo! Yeah. Ciao, ciao, ciao. Ciao, ciao, ciao. Okay. Well, let's do this. We got Tandy, South Africa.
This is the thing where this is the insanity. No man that makes above average earning will see this woman as worthwhile. This woman is absolutely, yes, she said it. She said it herself. She'd rather stay single than settle. Awesome. Let the men that don't meet your standards get to use your body. And don't waste good men's time. Absolutely unbelievable.